Welcome back to another episode, and today I'm going to be giving you 5 key tips for buying a house in Scotland. So the first thing that I would suggest is to make sure that you understand your mortgage requirements. So do this by researching the options that's available to you, and then have an understanding of what your circumstances are and what the criteria could be around your circumstances. So things like your income and how that's structured. Do you get bonuses? How your contract is structured? Is it a 0-hour contract? Is it a permanent contract? Or are you self-employed? Taking these kind of things into consideration at the start can certainly help. Even look at things like your outgoings, your debts, your monthly costs. If you've got a car that there's a high monthly payment on it, is it worthwhile replacing this and getting a lower cost? Take all of these kind of things into consideration. Make sure that you're talking to someone and getting advice on it though before making any decisions, because decisions that you make at this stage could impact you further down the line. And a huge one is just to be aware of the risks involved. So if you are planning to buy a house, be aware that if you don't make your payments on that, the house could be repossessed and it could be sold, and you could be left with nothing after forking out all the money to go out and buy it. So there's lots of risks involved as well. Moving on to understanding the costs involved. So you need to understand not just what the monthly costs are going to be for the mortgage, but understand what the upfront costs are going to be. So take into consideration the property type. Is there going to be land tax involved? You'll certainly have solicitor fees to pay, broker fees to pay. You could have valuation fees as well. So have a look and take these things into consideration when buying your first home. Locate properties with potential as well. So certainly looking at properties that could have they could be in an up and coming area. So I'll use Newton Farm as an example. Newton Farm has been very, very popular. Going back 10 years to when it was first built, Newton Farm was quite small, and now you're looking at a whole community down there. So you've got schools, you've got a huge transport link with the train station. So take these kind of things into consideration as well. Make sure your finances are organised. So make sure that you're looking at things like your credit card debts, your savings, making sure that you're able to save. If you've got credit card debts, tidy them up. If you can get them onto 0%, ideal. And make sure that you're getting a copy of your credit report to see exactly what the lenders are going to see when reviewing your application. I always recommend getting a copy of Check My File. It's $14.99 a month, and then it's free for the first month, 1 month free trial, then $14.99 a month thereafter. But it gives you access to all 3 credit agencies. It does a Crediva check, so really in depth, and it's ideal for mortgages. It even says that on their website. Get a copy of that and have an understanding of your credit report. I'll put a link in the description as well so that you can see that. And the final thing that I would say is make sure that you're working with a decent solicitor. Solicitors can make all the difference in helping you navigate through the full process. Once the mortgage is sorted out by the broker, the solicitors are going to play a huge part in making sure that you're getting a solicitor that understands how the market works and can work alongside your broker, can certainly speed things up for you as well. But that's it from me today. Just a very short, sharp video. If you do have any questions, feel free to file them in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers.